Hello everyone. Got a really nice sunny morning here at West Park, but unfortunately the sky is streaked with trails, so it looks like it's not probably going to last into the afternoon, unfortunately, which is a shame. Yeah, look, I'll just show you again. You see those up there. Those will all be kind of merging in together. It's quite a big one up there. We've actually had, you can see where it's all sort of drifting down there. We've had a few days actually lately where they've not been doing it so much, but yeah, it's back again today, so it's a bit of a bummer. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. How are you? Excuse me. Had a really nice chat with a lovely fellow called Tommy yesterday. I don't know if you would have seen. There's an interview with me and Sam and him, which you can find on Facebook and Telegram, all the usual places. So a big shout out to Tommy and the community, which is the project that he started, which I'm planning on getting very involved with. You can check out the website, which is it's just thecommunity.org. I'll post the links again under here a bit later when I get home. But yeah, it's just really great to be getting involved with people who are actually doing something. So we've been talking for a long time now, haven't we, about the need for alternative systems, but it can be quite daunting. I think quite a few people have been almost paralysed with fear, because we know the food shortages are definitely on their way, and a great many of us have never grown a thing in our lives, and it can be quite quite a daunting prospect, but there are so many people out there who have got the knowledge about this and who are dedicating all their time to helping us get prepared, not just food growing. We're talking alternative education systems, energy, power. There's people handling the law side of things, you name it really, and this is absolutely what we need to be focusing on. There's been a lot of focus, understandably so, but a lot of the focus has been on everything that's apparently going wrong, and the things to be really angry about and concerned over. But like I've said many times, at some point we have to shift the focus and actually take our power back, and that's what's great about this project, is that it's all about creating those alternatives, so we don't need to worry about what that lot are doing to a certain extent. We're just getting on with it and doing what we need to do, and they can carry on. We don't need them. So yeah, check that out if you can. We've just lost yet another Facebook group. We're now, God, what are we on to? Number 5. So if you're wondering where the Facebook UK group has disappeared to, it's gone completely now. So yeah, it's if you have a look, it was the previous backup group is now the main one. So we'll be working on trying to get that up and running, but Facebook is kind of it's not our friend really. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been happening. I've been up here for 2 weeks now. This is like 2 weeks today since I moved. Still missing, obviously, the St Albans crowd. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to visiting in a couple of weeks. But yeah, there's really good people. We were just chatting actually about just how great it is to have a network of people. We can go anywhere in the country and go to a park and find like-minded people. It'd be great actually to hear from people in other countries what kinds of initiatives and things you've got going on, like the growing projects and the yeah, just any, like the alternative education, all those kinds of things. It'd be really great to hear, because it's always just so inspiring, especially when you know that people all around the world are doing the same kind of thing. I do think this is absolutely going to take off and flourish, and because it is out of necessity. I mean, we're seeing the fuel prices obviously are absolutely insane. That's not going to be stopping anytime soon. You know, all of these things we can protest as much as we like, and I mean, you know me, I'm very much a part of the protest movement, but I've always been very realistic about what the protests can achieve, you know, directly or in of themselves, and we've always needed to actually take our power back from the powers that should not be, rather than asking them to give us what are our basic human rights. They've never had the right to take them from us in the first place. They do not bestow those upon us. Those are innate, and so it's you know, the time is now. It really is time for us to be keep building our communities on a very practical level, as well as providing all the emotional support. You know, the friendships that people have made, it really has been life-changing. That's why the stands are still so important, to keep going. It's a place where new people can come as well. Again, we were just chatting this morning about some, you know, people that have woken up, whatever it is you want to call it, or become aware of things, shall we say, after they had a certain medical procedure in full faith, and then had their health destroyed, and that was it for them. And so there are so many people like that who need somewhere to come, and then we've got all these incredible projects that spring from the stands, or that like the community that standers can get involved with. So it really is important to keep things going, because we're an information network as well, as much as anything else. So yeah, it's definitely important still. It doesn't matter whether we're under restrictions or not. We're very much in the midst of war, genuine war, secret war against us, and so we really need to be sticking together and yeah, getting organised, and we can thrive. We can come through this. We can create a completely different way of life for ourselves, but we do need to be unified. We do need to come together to do that. So yeah, let's just swing round here. It's such a lovely park here. The water here. See, who wouldn't want to be closer to the land, as we should be, growing our own food and just having that connection again, instead of just being a cog in the machinery that serves the elite, who do not deserve that name. But That's how they seem to view themselves. It's time to take our power back. So we'll leave you with that. Have a lovely Sunday afternoon, evening, whatever time it is where you are. Sending you lots and lots of love. Take good care of yourselves. Peace.